freestyle. Hey, I'm about to run it up. I'm about to pull up in that motherfucking Billy truck. Got some bad bitches in it, about to fuck it up. And we taking shit over just to sum it up, sum it up. Yeah, I need my commas, little bitch. I ain't playing, man, I put that on my mama and shit. 24 on the jersey just for mama and shit. Vince Carter on the beat, I put my arm through the rim. It's your birthday. Put your hands in the air, it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's not your birthday. You should be doing that back in the first place. Breezy, know you heard of me, ooh yeah. Pinky ring, we're about to hit these. Two-tone my Lambo, that's drippy. But I have to bet on that shit tipsy. Can't trust these hoes cause they're hippie. I know that your bitch ain't gon' slide down. Party at my house, that's a vibe now. Pulling on these hoes like LeBron now. She's spitting off the top, that's a freestyle. I'm about to turn it up 100 degrees. Got my baby going up, flight overseas. I don't know where your girl at, she missing. I'm a bad boy like a Detroit Piston. Think I might smash on your bitch, Mitch Richmond. Looking up that hot shit, yeah, we in the kitchen. You been working out, girl, looking real tempting. The way you make it clap, tonight I might tell. It's your birthday. Put your hands in the air, it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's not your birthday. You should be doing that back in the first place. Breezy, know you heard of me, ooh yeah. Pinky ring, we're about to hit these. Two-tone my Lambo, that's drippy. But I have to bet on that shit tipsy. Can't trust these hoes cause they're hippie. I know that your bitch ain't gon' slide down. Party at my house, that's a vibe now. Pulling on these hoes like LeBron now. Spinning off the top, it's a freestyle.
Shawty looking pretty with the edges and shit. And she came with her friends and they all wanna dance. Cause I got enough fans that I don't know what to do with right now. Ooh. She wanna shake that booty, left chick, right chick. And she came with her friends and they all wanna dance. Cause I got enough fans that I don't know what to do with right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I tell her back up, drop to your knees, son, act up. Shake your body, girl, freeze, then mash up. Got a couple of keys that stacked up. And I wanna spend it on you, girl. Back up, drop to your knees, son, act up. Shake your body, girl, freeze, and mash up. Got a couple of keys that stacked up. And I wanna spend it on you, girl. When I was younger, mama used to tell me, young boy, use brain, you don't want me to endure. Don't nobody wanna carry last. So take what you want, never said. So you shine your eye to be very successful. If you see, get away fine. Don't let come no time. So I tell her back up, drop to your knees, son, act up. Shake your body, girl, freeze, then mash up. Got a couple of keys that stacked up. And I wanna spend it on you, girl. Back up, drop to your knees, son, act up. Shake your body, girl, freeze, and mash up. Got a couple of keys that stacked up. And I wanna spend it on you, girl.
Baby, I wanna rock and roll with you. Tear the club up and still hit them blocks and them shows with you. Can you picture me and you? None of your friends, no crew. We can do whatever you want to do. I take your mind off whatever you're going through. And sit back and relax to the sound of the sax. I'm hood, but that don't mean I ride around with the racks. I work to make you lose a couple pounds in the sack.
Look at what we got right here. Such a work of art. Someone I'll give my heart to. Anything is what I'll do. Just so that she would be mine. I'll give her all my time. Every part of me, my mind, soul in my body. What's up? I wanna ooh, yeah.
how you want it. 3, 2, 1, and I'm on it. Feel good, don't it? Good bitch, fuck you in a bunny. I'ma bust it on the pole like honest.
Happy Monday, everyone. Here at the Tea and Hip Hop Show. I made sure I look into the camera for that. Here at the Tea and Hip Hop Show. I know we missed last week. Zeus's technical difficulties. Nah, it's not technical difficulties. Honestly, it's July 4th. Honestly, I was hungover. No, I'm joking. It you know, I didn't clock in like I was supposed to. Needless to say, I'm sorry, guys. You know, sometimes I need a break a little bit, like one day, especially if we don't have a guest. Things like that happen. But I am here. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. Tell you about my weekend briefly. I did some super immature stuff this past weekend. On the bright side, I got to see Flash, which, despite the fact that the leading role is played by such a controversial person, it was a good movie. It was a good movie, guys. I can't, I'm not gonna sit up here in front and be like, it was terrible because he's a monster. No, he's actually a decent actor. Damn it. It was a good movie. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And then afterwards, low key, high key, we saw another movie. Saw Transformers. Transformers is one of my favorite. The whole, like, I don't want to call it a series because it's not a series. I don't want to call it a series. It's not a series. There's another word for it, but for right now, we're gonna say series. I love Transformers. Bumblebee's my favorite, clearly. Who doesn't like Bumblebee? He speaks, but he speaks, you know what I'm saying? And he always dies and comes back. I've never had or seen a Transformers where I was like, oh, he's not gonna make it. Oh. He always comes back. So yeah, had fun. That was fun. What else did I do? Sunday, I did absolutely nothing as per usual. Oh, actually Sunday, I got a chance to catch up on like my media stuff, looking through, you know, all the good or highlighting interviews, one of which is a part of our Spill It in 10 tonight. Interesting. Let's get into it. Spill It in 10, the 10 headlighting moments in entertainment today. Number 10, Jermaine Dupri and Drake are set to collab on a docu-series about Atlanta's Magic City. First of all, I'm kind of confused as why they didn't collab before. Like, they've never collabed before? Well, congratulations to them, first off. Double claps, because it's Drake. Yeah, I'm really surprised that they never collabed before, because it's like maybe he produced something, Jermaine Dupri, for him. I'm not completely sure because I don't necessarily look at the info of every album that Drake has ever put out. But a docuseries about Atlanta's Magic City is very interesting. I feel like Jermaine is ready to share the history of Atlanta, basically. First it was Freaknik. Now we with the Atlanta's Magic City. That right there is interesting. I don't know how that's gonna go with, I mean, I feel like New York does not have the best strip clubs. They got the best wings. They have the best wings at the strip clubs, but New York does not have the best strip clubs. Let's be clear. Starlets is not at the top of the list, people. Starlets is cool. I've been there. I much rather go to Love or Lust. I'd rather go to those places than Starlets. Sue me. But congratulations to Jermaine Dupri and Drake once again. Number 9, Burna Boy makes history as the first African artist to sell out a U.S. arena. Period. Shout out to Burna Boy. First of all, he's never performed. So many interesting or like new facts coming up. I could have sworn he performed. Well, you know what? I'm sure he did perform at Afro Nation, right? But that's not his own toured show. So this is really big for Africa, you know, coming over here. He's a well-known artist. I can't tell you how many times each and every one. I want to say like his top singles have all played on the radio. Not back to back, but at some point throughout the day, or at least during one segment of the day, I want to say. If not his own singles, his features, like the feature that he has with WizKid, has played throughout the day. So he's very well known, and he's getting to like Wyclef status, guys. Congratulations to Burna Boy. That's really big because, you know, Wyclef, although he come from Haiti or like represent his Haitian roots very well. So I could have sworn he's from New Jersey or he moved to New Jersey. I'm not sure. He is an international superstar and he's respected in both countries. He's respected in Haiti. He's respected in the United States. Well, shoot, actually, I just found out somebody, speaking on Tony Ayo's interview, Tony Ayo definitely blew up Wyclef's spot, low key, not high key. And I don't even want to repeat who he even talk about because I don't even know that man. But saying how they threw stuff at him and it was a hot mess. If y'all didn't see that Tony, I know it's 5 hours. I did a lot of other things during the 5 hours, like my taxes. But I was present. I heard the entire interview. It was super informative. Like he's been through a lot. He's been a lot of places. He's seen a lot. He's been around a lot of people. So of course he can give us some gems. But shout out to Burna Boy and much success to him on the rest of his tour. Number 8, Lil Wayne is said to be one of the major features on Benny the Butcher's new album, Everybody Can't Go. Yep. Also, Benny the Butcher had announced on Twitter, he wrote that last year, I'm gonna have the best hip hop Def Jam album since DMX. And we talking about It's Dark and Hell is Hot. That's big. Not for nothing. Benny is very good with the features. He's on all the gangsters. He's on, Dave East a couple times. I think he's on Russ also. Simba, Lloyd Banks. He's been making his ways when it comes to featuring on some very well-known artists or people at least that could match his pen. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be surprised if he having Lil Wayne feature on your album, having Lil Wayne feature on your single is a big freaking deal. So congratulations to him. If he could pull it off and have, the next up, I'm not going to say he's going to have the best. Oh, he said since, so I'll accept that. But if he could pull it off, that's a big win for New York. New York needs that right now, or at least the New York male side. They need that right now. We need that right now. We need that. Lloyd Banks' album was actually really good. I'm not going to hold you. Definitely on repeat in my book, but We need that right now. So shout out to Benny the Butcher. I can't wait to listen to that project. Everybody can't go. That's a fact. Everybody can't go. Number 7, Nicki Minaj reflects on a full circle moment at the Barbie movie premiere. First of all, I'm going. Even if I have to go by myself and wear cute pink stuff, I'm going to see Barbie in theaters. Despite whatever controversy that was going on with Nicki online with that producer, it is what it is. She said, "I'm so excited to be here for the entire moment, and I'm glad that they thought of me because I'm excited just how everybody else is excited to see this movie." And she also said, "I know I've been saying Barbie my whole career, and so this is a very full circle moment for me." Yes, it is. Big claps again for Nicki Minaj. That's a big deal. She's been calling herself Barbie from numero uno day one. Okay, before everybody was Barbie this, Barbie that, doll this, doll that. It's been Nicki Minaj. I'm not gonna say, listen, I'm like low key a bar. I don't want to say low key a bar because y'all rep y'all, Barbie life, Barb's life to the fullest. And I don't want to be half stepping. I don't want to be half in, half out. Okay? I just want to say I respect her as a musician. I respect her as an artiste, as an entrepreneur. I respect her. Her branding, her marketing is incredible. Okay? Nobody can, she started this. As far as marketing is concerned, watch Nicki Minaj. Watch Nicki Minaj. Came out with a Moscato, was saying it in the raps. That verse was in one of her top charted songs. Said it in a feature also. She's fire. She's fire. They don't call her the female Weezy for nothing. Well, it's not even self-proclaimed actually, because people would like to think that that's a self-proclaimed thing, but it's Lil Wayne that actually called her that. So, shout out to Nicki Minaj. Definitely a full circle moment. I wouldn't be surprised if she did like an appearance in the movie. That's super dope. Number 6, Jamie Foxx has resurfaced on social media after his medical complications. Claps for Jamie Foxx. We were super worried about you. I know I was. And I know, Jamie, you big with the movies, right? Hear me out, though. Hear me out. I think we deserve, because how worried we were, clutching our mother pearls. I know I was. How worried we were about you. I think that we deserve another album. Honestly, I think it's deserving, because why not? We respect you so much as an artiste. And we respect you as a actor as well. But and a writer, because he is a songwriter as well. But I really think that we deserve another project. Just for being loyal and staying strong. But I'm so happy that he's back on social media. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. I know he's working on a show with his daughter, Corinne. Shout out to him. Number 5, Cameron promises a new mixtape and announces the return of the old Mace. Shout out to Cameron. I haven't gotten a chance to watch their podcast. It is what it is. I'm sure it's super funny because Cameron is funny. Mace is funny. Just the way that he talk, like 2 Harlem dudes sitting across from each other at a table and just being themselves. It just looks like an interesting time. I need to watch that. And the announcement of a mixtape from Cameron. Okay, New York. Listen, the OGs, and this is what we said the last time we was on the show. The OGs is really coming out, and they're like, nah, yo, y'all can't take. The girlies can't take everything from us. They really lifting y'all dudes up. Come on, fella. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't pay me no mind. Don't pay me no mind. Don't pay me no mind. But seriously, shout out to Cameron for that. That's super dope. Super, 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 super dope. And having Mace feature on the project, claps. Double claps. I'm not sure what the old Mace is though. Truthfully, the old Mace included Diddy and Biggie. So I'm a little unsure exactly what you mean by the old Mace. The old Mace, if we're gonna bring back the old Mace, that means we gotta bring back Total. Respectfully. That's all I'm saying. Number 4, Antonio, finally, it's the big grand finale almost. Antonio's 5 hours. No. Actually, 5 hours and 3 minutes and whatever seconds. Interview on Drink Champs. He states drill music is dangerous, which you ain't never lie. You ain't never lie, you ain't never lie, you ain't never lie. Yes, it is. And New York rappers have bad luck. New York rappers that associate themselves with bad people have bad luck. I truly feel like they don't have any reason to put themselves in certain positions. Like I really feel like as a New York rapper, I had to turn this down a little bit. I really feel like as a New York rapper, as a New York artist, period, you are already in a good position. Like you already have a leg up, bro. Automatically when you go to certain states and you say, yo, I'm from New York or whatever, like they mess with you. And then you come with your whole entourage or whatever. You got a publicist, you got a manager, you got an assistant, this, that. They already respect you because they know if you've gotten to a point where you're now moving out to different states, you are clearly doing something right in your hometown. So for me, do they have bad luck? Nah, yo. They put themselves in that position. I really do feel like, and it's so hard. It's so hard. He did say something that was very serious, and a lot of people have been saying it now, and it's getting like to a point where it's like, ugh. It's scary almost. It's like, Dad, you got to be careful what events you go to. I mean, you already do have to be careful what events you go to. You got to be careful who you're seen with, flicking up with. Like, I really be trying not to even take any pictures with people. Like, I don't know you. Respectfully. Getting back to my point, because I went on a tangent slightly. He was saying how being a rapper, period, is the most dangerous job to have. And he said it not because of, you know, you're already kind of halfway into or in the perception of like you're in the streets or whatever. He was saying it like you don't know who to trust. And that's scary as hell. You don't know who to trust with your presence, period. Like you could be just going to a club and then it's crazy going to do just a walkthrough. Yo, I was just supposed to walk through to the club, pop a bottle and dip. How did I get to this? How did I get into the ICU? Super scary. He's absolutely right. And drill music is very dangerous. Extremely dangerous. It's like he showed a clip of something that was actually done in Rikers Island, which is absolutely insane. Not surprised though, but insane. Of kids like shooting a whole music video and just throwing up gangs, and it's like it's to a point where there's so many gangs, and I don't support any I'm gonna be very clear. Any platform that is promoting the violence that is going on between these drill rappers and quote me, unquote me, whatever, it's like, I get it. You want to speak on the news. You know, you want to broadcast what's going on out here. But at the same time, it's like, I really feel like the more clout or light that you give the situation, it's like the worse it gets. Now, if you're not trying to change the problem, then to me, it seems like you are uplifting the problem. You give somebody a platform that want to talk about their quote unquote ops, and these kids be like 20 years old talking about like ops. You giving them a platform to be on social media where everybody can see them, so they can get bigger, so they can get more money, so they can do exactly what they said they were going to do in their raps. Everybody don't be looking at the bigger picture. It's catchy. You bop to it. Da-da-da-da-da. I like that. Yeah. But that extra, when you doing too much and you talking about, I'm going to do da-da-da-da. And not for nothing, yes, this has been going on for years. Absolutely, 100%. It's just, it's expanded in the past 3 or 4 years. People are really doing great, like hard time right now. Getting RICO charges. It's like, whoa. Because you're not being mindful of the things that you're putting out there. The music speaks volumes. Music is energy. You got to use it properly. The fact that you're even speaking on anything that is violent and trying to monetize on it, it's like, what? I don't know. Maybe because I listen to a different type of music, to be honest with you. I'm really not always into the, yo, I'm going to spin your block. Like, I'm not all into that. It comes to a point where it's like, all right, I guess it gets you hype in the gym on the way to work occasionally, but it's not somebody that I would stand behind and endorse. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's drill music that's catchy, like, you know, something that could give you a bop or whatever, cool. But if you're like talking about beating up somebody in front of they girl, or like swinging on somebody's mother, like, that's just, let me tell you, I can't even fathom somebody saying that about me. And I don't even rap. I don't think I have any like rap girl beef, but I can't even fathom somebody saying that about my mother in a rap and me not being able to take that personally. You feel me? It's crazy to me. That's why I don't even know if ever there was ever in Evidem a time where Pusha T and Drake came face to face. Yeeks. That. It's like, oh, this is what we doing? I'm sure they've had words, but it's extreme now. It's extreme now. So it's really actually super refreshing to hear some, you know, he's an OG, like he's one of the OGs. Of course, he received his flowers on Drink Champs. Absolutely. But I consider Tony Yayo to be one of the OGs. So it's good to see an OG like him talking about how he doesn't like drill music. Now, he specifically said that. He said, I don't like it. It causes too much violence and everybody's in jail. The point of rap music initially was to talk about our struggle, to talk about our story, being a storyteller. Not so that you can name drop. And then 90% of the time, you know what? Let me not even get into it. And I'm not getting into it because I fear that somebody is going to feel some type of way. Because truthfully, it does not matter to me. I'm not getting into it because it's like, Y'all know what's going on. And 90% of the time, it's the media that be pushing this stuff. I had a whole conversation on Threads. By the way, follow Spill It ENT on Threads. We are on Threads. I actually like Threads more than Twitter. Sue me. Had a whole conversation on Threads. Not a whole conversation, but briefly with who I believe is another artist. And he was just saying how, I was saying how you should always have a show track when you're performing, you know, basics. He was like, well, he kind of generalized the conversation and was basically saying, y'all need to stop saying that because y'all don't really care about that. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. But the people, okay, let's call it a spade, right? The people that show up to these events, these execs or people of importance in the music industry, they do care about that and secretly are laughing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like they tell me, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. They're secretly laughing at you if you don't come prepared. They're looking at this like, psh, what is this? And then on top of that, if you don't come prepared and you cocky too, what? Huh? You both? They're secret, not even on like a disrespectful manner, but like on a like disappointed, like, don't ever think that they don't care, because they do care. But what happens is that for a lot of people is that becoming money hungry and looking at things more on a monetary level and less on a quality level, they tend to let their money mindset think over their morals. And that's why they push those artists that don't have any artist development. They push them further because it's like, this makes sense. I had this whole conversation with, shout out to the Legion Media Group, at the comedian Ray Ray's birthday dinner, media birthday dinner. I'm talking to one of the greats in media, Tori, and a lot of other people were there. Terrell Blair was there. And we were just basically talking about why hip hop hasn't gotten a #1 project yet. Why hasn't it hit #1 yet? And it's solely because people have now realized with content, like these labels, they're like, oh, the demographic and the audiences that are listening to this music found this music because of the content that they put out. They don't even care about the music and the way that it sounds or what it says. They only care about the content and how it went so viral. That's why they're pushing these artists that don't have any artist development, and they don't care about their show tracks, and they don't care about if they know the history of hip hop. They don't care about anything. They're just worried about the fact that is this artist the brand? Are they going to sell? Are they going to sell like the last person that kind of looks and sounds like them? They don't want to get into that conversation. But once you start knowing the business side of things as an artist, you take off. Simba is the perfect example. I mean, he's been around for a long time, but he's starting to get the recognition that he deserves. LaRussell, Russ, starting to get the recognition that they deserve. And that's because they figured out the blueprint. Speaking of people that figuring out the blueprint, Missy Elliott defends viral girls Fly and a Boss after facing criticism about their success. First of all, shout out to Missy Elliott for even finding these girls. Missy's still out here finding stars. I'm gonna tell y'all what I said. I got this straight from Hip Hop DX. It's quoted. Missy Elliott says, this is the old school tactic. If you do a bunch of things, you confuse the audience. She said, They don't know who you are. That's why most successful artists have eras. And for that era, they consistently do the same style and sound. So you build a particular fan base. Okay. She says she continued. Example. My first album, I wrote finger waves the entire time. That's what she did. She did wore finger waves the entire time. She said my sound was futuristic, vibe, even down to the way I danced. It was a jerky move. But all elements established the type of artist I was. You must be consistent when you are a new artist. Absolutely true. She did a whole thread about this on Twitter. And I think it's absolutely true. And not for nothing, if anybody was to co-sign these girls, it would be Missy Elliott. I think they exemplify exactly who she was in the beginning of her career. Super out there, futuristic, even, you know, her style of dress, the finger waves, the colors, the videos, very out there. And these girls have been saying the same, hello, Christ, it's me again. I love that. And I found them on TikTok too. I was like looking and I'm like, nah, they kind of fire. I was thinking about posting them. And this was before like it really started to catch. And then I found out that they was co-signed by Missy Elliott. Now everybody's like, oh, they're co-signed by Missy Elliott. No wonder they're doing this. Nah, yo, I think that's the smartest idea they ever had. However, I really do feel like them creatively, that's who they are as artists. Like, I feel like the sound definitely matches the types of videos that they're doing. Now, all of a sudden, it's a challenge on TikTok. Go figure. They're killing it, and y'all are scared. The music industry is scared. They're like, if they could do this and sell millions on one song, 90% of us don't even know the rest of the song. I tell you what, I don't. I don't. I've been telling artists this for the past, like, I want to say this entire year. I've been seeing a trend, if not this entire year, maybe last year a little bit too. But I've been seeing a trend with a lot of viral things is that an artist, especially a new artist, makes it so repetitive in your head that you have no choice but to then attract to them and do further research on that exact song. You might not even know the rest of the song. But what artists are doing, free game. Artists are doing is they're taking one verse of the song and they're just doing different videos attached to that one verse. So you might be attracted to the video and then find out that you like the verse. For instance, there's this girl, artist named Rap Girl. So she had a song, nice verse. I don't like the emptiness that comes after lovers. I thought it was dope. Reposted it. Looked on her page. I'm like, oh, she kind of got a rhythm going. Each video is getting like over 10K off that one verse. Before you know it, I looked up the daggone song. I'm looking up the song and I'm like, nah, this song bump. This song actually bumps. But that's what they're doing. More people need to do it. Nobody's catching on. Do the same verse, make it creative each and every time. And each and every time, make sure you're telling a story that involves that verse. Ding. Genius. Number 2, Lola Brooke explains why she remixed the song Grinding. Her remix is called Blind 'Em. So she says the reason for me choosing Grinding beat, it was because how it made me feel as a kid. She said I was freestyling it in lunchrooms all the time. And she said I finally got a chance to go in the booth with it. So it was like, this is your shot, girl. And she just took it. Lola Brooke is so like simple when it comes to answering questions. She's like, honestly, I've been doing this. I absolutely love her. Meeting her in person, she's like a super sweetheart and she's super genuine. She loves her fans, loves her fans. She shows them mad support. She will definitely go in the crowd if able. She's small, so they might need to, you know, pick up a little bit. But she's so sweet. Honestly, a lot of the rap girlies, I haven't met all of them, be honest with you. But a lot of them are really sweet and genuine. And they just want to like make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they want to be separate from the whole like, you know, showing ass and titties type of thing. Like they want to be known for actual talent, creativity, and their artistry. Like that's what they want to be known for. And I super appreciate that, especially coming from a girl from Brooklyn. Come on. Me. Number 1, Usher gets curved by Winnie Harlow. Where's the laughs? Unacceptable. But Usher gets, I think my laugh is good enough. Usher gets curved by model Winnie Harlow. Usher, that wasn't gonna work on everybody now. You gotta listen, you gotta switch it up. Start doing it with fans. You just gonna do it with every famous person. That is out of control. Usher, you can't do that to every woman. Not every woman is gonna be like that. Some of them is gonna be like fall back. I don't know for sure if Winnie Harlow got a man or something like that, but you know all the controversy you don't cause. Listen, you done caused Keke Palmer, you done broke up a happy home and you ain't even know. You done broke up a happy home and you didn't even know it. I'm gonna briefly talk about how I feel about this Keke Palmer thing. Men have been doing this forever. Women too. Not for nothing. I just told my man, he went outside with his shirt off and I said, what you doing? What? Got all my goodies out. Thumbs is mine. Put it away. Not for nothing I did. That's what I did. So I get it. Respectfully though, yes, her booty cheeks was out. But that was the kind of dress. And not for nothing, if let's say, play devil's advocate, wasn't she at home when she got dressed and left the house? Were you home? No, I'm joking. I'm sure, I'm more than positive that if Usher didn't serenade Keke Palmer that night and it didn't go viral the way that it did, her man wouldn't have had a problem with her wearing that dress. Let's keep it a stack. It's Usher. Usher was the problem. Everything else would have been okay, but Usher? Take me back to the Boondocks. Usher? I could see you if you lost your girl to T.I. That's T.I. But Usher? Respectfully, I really don't feel that if Homeboy saw, you know, just her partying and living her life in the dress, he wouldn't have felt no way. Cause not for nothing, and evidence shows you were just posting her cheeks was clapping on the gram. What happened? I thought you was happy. That she got thick cause she dropped your baby. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was happy that she got thick because she gave birth to your child. Now it's, you're a mother. Yes, I'm a mother and I have hips, I have thighs, I have boobies. I have this dress in the closet. If you had a problem with it, you could have told me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get the respect thing. Respect goes both ways, right? Okay. Maybe Kiki should have curved Usher. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm a married woman and I'm a mother. Okay? You can't be doing all of that to me. My man gonna see this. I know it's gonna go viral because I'm Kiki Palmer. You can't do that. But she didn't. And immediately after, you completely just banished her to the tower underneath the comments. You didn't even blink an eye. Me personally, I probably wouldn't have done that online. And I wouldn't have liked that to be done online because it's humiliating. Like if you had a problem with my dress or the fact that I didn't, curve Usher, then we could have spoke about this at home in a more appropriate and private setting. But now you got the whole internet calling me a, you know what? Not like people haven't already tried to slut shame Kiki in the past. They've already tried to do that. I just think that's T.I. No, I'm joking. This has been another Spill It in 10 headlining moments in entertainment tonight. We're going to play a little bit of tunes and then we're going to get out of here because it's Monday night. I'm off tomorrow. It's a busy day. Period. We'll be back after this.
Your body girl freeze, then mash up. Got a couple of keys that stocked up, and I wanna spend it on you, girl. Back up, girl, drop to your knees and act up. Shake your body girl freeze and mash up. Got a couple of keys that stocked up, and I wanna spend it on you, girl.
Live on stage.
He's about to take it to the streets. DJ Ether,
Where my niggas is at? 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 Where my bitches 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 is at?
hands up, now get your hands up. What? Hands up, now get your hands up. What? Hands up, now get your hands up. Now get your hands up, now get your hands up. What? Hands up, now get your hands up. What? Hands up, now get your hands up. What? Hands up, now get your hands up. Now get your hands up. Hands up.
Everybody say
Yeah.
All you do.
Got the remedy. It ain't too many niggas that can handle me. Bad bitch, I could be a fantasy. Tell me how you want it. 3, 2, 1, and I'm on it. Feel good, don't it? Good bitch, fuck you in a bunny. I'ma bust it on the pole like honest. I'm just being honest. Pussy juicy, mini made, but can't do it 1 minute, man. Not a side or a main. I'm the only bitch he entertain. Spending his mind in the bank. I like what I see. A boss like you need a boss like me. Daddy from the street, so he move low key. Tryna rock that mic like karaoke. On the count of 3, bad bitch, you get money. Broke niggas to the left, we don't want it. I'm the one these bitches hate, but they can't get past. Pretty face, no waist, and a big old ass. Ha. Bad bitch, I could be a fantasy. I can tell you got big, deep energy. It ain't too many niggas that can handle me. But I might let you try it off the Hennessy. Make them sing to this pussy like a melody. And if your bitch ain't right, I got the remedy. It ain't too many niggas that can handle me. Bad bitch, I could be a fantasy. Tell me how you want it. 3, 2, 1, camera rolling. Do it slow motion. Real bitch, the mother hoe bone. All they big talk, lotto put them on it. I'm just being honest. Lingerie, Dolce, blindfold. Tie me to the bed while we role play. Can't skill folk play. Kid a pussy cold case. I'm a boss bitch, but tonight we do it your way. On the count of 3, bad bitch, you get money. Broke niggas to the left, we don't want it. If you ever see me broke, I'm probably rocking a cast. Pretty face, no waist, with a big old bag. Bad bitch, I could be a fantasy. I could tell you got big, deep energy. It ain't too many niggas that can handle me. But I might let you try it off the Hennessy. Make them sing to this pussy like a melody. And if your bitch ain't right, I got the remedy. It ain't too many niggas that can handle me. Bad bitch, I could be a fantasy.
You are now rocking with the architects. We keep you entertained. Seriously.
I'ma get no be so. Make you one ball. Better, bye. Better, bye. I'm loose. Even better done the para. Tonight in Josie, I'm in Josie. Won't call it for one Josie. I'm not playing with you, I'm not joking. My thought of mom is loaded. Me you can fuck up, but I'm on molly. I'm on duty, but I'm on low-key. They want do me, they want do me. They want do me, cause they want do me. When you won't want me, when you won't want me. I'm in San Francisco, Jammy. When you won't want me, when you won't want me. I just flew in from Miami. Peru, para. Peru, para. I'm loose. Even Peru done me para.
Pour out the bottle, I wanna level up. When I'm with you, I never get enough. Slow wine, I'm not in a rush. I can hear music when you're here. Tonight we're rolling, party till closing. Since I put the ring on the finger, it's still frozen. Love in slow motion, I wanna feel you over me, yeah. Certain magic in your eyes, yeah. Girl, I love the way you ride it. And it happens every time you arrive, that's right. Girl, I want you in my life, yeah. There's a heaven and it's right here, yeah. I will never leave your side, stay tonight. When you won't see me, when you won't see me, I'm in West London this evening, giving me the feelings, no I'm not leaving, till I fly LA next weekend. Peru, nah, girl I'd rather go find somewhere quiet. You glow, and I get lost here in your eyes. I'ma gain all be so, girl you just capture my soul. I'ma gain all be so, make me wanna just take you home. Peru, para. I'm loose. Even better done this
Rocking with the best DJ. The architect, DJ Evil.
Yeah. I find you, I gave you all you need. I know what you like. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body.
Say now me the mess up in mind, and I me the make you free up your mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Say now my love you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be lie. Say every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave you go by. Yeah, if you leave I go stroking your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want need to me. I just wanna let you know. Hope every day
You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. I pray.
Migo. Talking to me crazy, nigga. Been having that shit on, nigga. Dripping to the floor, to the door, nigga. You hear me?
My goddamn cup.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
We set the trends. Bringing it in. Cash. I'ma have to call my account to make sure the shit came in.
And we're back. Gonna close out the night with our Dear Artist letter. Dear Artist, speaking of Tony Yayo and everything that he was talking, he was very adamant on like what the state of hip hop is right now, especially when it comes to the drill scene. And it just brings me back to the conversation that I've always had, is just to be very mindful of the company that you keep. Do your research on people. I don't care if people do their research on me. If they have to call their cousin's uncle's mother, whatever, or ask their bestie's best friend, whatever, do that. Whatever makes you feel comfortable enough to do business with somebody. I've been burnt as well as a media personality, doing business with the wrong people, and then before you know it, it's ugh. You know what I'm saying? So just be super mindful of the company that you keep. Don't want to see you guys on the news anymore. Like, artists are on the news. If they're not on the news for actual like death, they're on the news for being in jail, which to me, you're losing your life anyway. You know what I'm saying? So just be super mindful of the company that you keep. Do your research on people. Do your research on the business itself. Because although people might not put you in danger or harm's way, they might as well, because of the amount that they take from you. Not just energy wise, but monetarily, or not just monetarily, but energy wise. They put you in predicaments that you shouldn't be in. You know what I'm saying? Make you have to work much harder than what you really need to be working, because you just don't know what you're supposed to be doing. Ask for guidance from people that you feel like you can trust, and people that are super honest and keep their word. This has been another Tea and Hip Hop episode. Happy freaking Monday. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. I know I will. Peace out.
Hitting off the paddock, it ain't fair. I'ma hit your bitch and give her back, I like to share 'em. Fucking with Diego, man, Diego, sir, the mayor. Automatic when I get to spinning on the block. Bought a Glock and then I bought a switch, I call it Mark. I don't know the time, but it's 300 for this white. I'ma put a thought up on the op and get the drop. Nigga try to plot that we gon' hit him like the walk. I'm thinking like I'm riding rich and stick up in the box. I told the bitch no feelings, I just really want to talk. You ain't talking millions, ain't no business, ain't no talk. 25 racks, you can buy some white chalk. Ferrari looking like a caterpillar when it walks. Swimming with piranhas, we was swimming with the sharks. Like you seen the flash when the chopper start to spark. 200 the dash on the coupe I just bought. 2 million cash, I done saved up in the vault. Started in the bando, now we trapping out a law. First 3 letters of my name, he got off.